Yo, what's going on, everybody? I am back. No time to explain where I was at, but I'm back. Interesting news just came out. Kyrie Irving just requested a trade, and it's hilarious because I would lie if I said I'm not surprised that Kyrie Irving requested a trade. And the reason that I'm not surprised is you don't get to do what you did to this man and expect him to stay loyal to you when there was already tension in the offseason and he had requested a trade earlier. And what I'm specifically referring to is the Nets owner and how he handled that situation about the link that Kyrie Irving sent out. Instead of trying to support the guy, you threw the guy under the bus, knowing you had your own shady workings in the mix, by the way. But that's a story for another day. We're not going to get into that. But what I will say is I'm not surprised that he requested this trade. The writing was on the wall for a long time. And again, we know who Kyrie Irving is. This is not the first time he's pulled this. Remember when he got in front of the Boston Celtics fan base and he said, I'm staying. He wasn't happy. He ended up leaving. The system didn't work. And then now I still think there's problems in the Nets locker room, although they are playing way better than they were playing at the beginning of this season, considering everything that happened. Why would he want to be in Brooklyn? KD gets hurt all the time. Respect to KD. Love him as a player, but he does have his health issues. And Ben Simmons, who wants a teammate like Ben Simmons? Nobody wants a teammate like Ben Simmons. The dude is scared to look at the rim. Kyrie Irving's trying to win a championship, and you cannot win a championship with Ben Simmons. So I don't blame actually Doc Rivers now for saying what he said to that reporter when the reporter asked, do you think you can win a championship with Ben Simmons? And he said, I don't know the answer to that. Well, we all know the answer to that now. And the question is no, you don't win a championship with a guy like Ben Simmons. So now the question is, where the heck is Kyrie Irving going to go? First place that I'm thinking is the Los Angeles Lakers. Wants to go play with LeBron. The Lakers probably want to get Westbrook or AD up out of there. To me, honestly, I would trade AD. I would trade AD. This dude gets hurt so much. I don't even know who would want to take him considering his injury history. This man has been laid out on every NBA floor, every NBA arena on the floor. Like he's just... They should have traded him earlier. Like I said, they should have traded him earlier when his trade value was still high, but he's just coming back off a 20-game stint where he was out versus Kyrie Irving. He's going to be out too. So, I mean, you're not missing much, Brooklyn, if you take AD. And who knows, maybe we see AD play way better outside of the presence of LeBron, because when LeBron was hurt for those couple games, AD was going off, and then you had all these people coming out here saying AD was better than Giannis and all this other stuff. Jerome, I'm talking to you, Mr. Williams. He's not better than Giannis. Stop that. Like 100% stop that. Does he have better skill set than Giannis? Yes, but he's not better than Giannis. You know what separates AD apart from the other big men that are doing really well? Heart. AD doesn't have heart. But anyway, that's what I think they're going to do. They're probably going to move Westbrook, or they're probably going to move AD as well. Another place that I could see Kyrie Irving possibly going is maybe Dallas tries to get in the trade mix. Maybe Miami tries to get in the trade mix. Miami's got a lot of assets. I could definitely see Kyrie Irving going to Miami and helping out Jimmy Butler, because I know Miami Heat, they probably want to move on from Kyle Lowry at this point. That relationship's not necessarily working. And I think Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, they could pair well together. But yeah, Kyrie Irving requested a trade. I'll say this, I won't be shocked if Ben Simmons or Kevin Durant requested a trade. And it's really sad what happened to this Brooklyn Nets team, by the way. This Brooklyn Nets team, we expected a lot more from, just by having Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving alone. Before James Harden was added into the picture, we expected a lot from this team. But the Brooklyn Nets ownership and the Brooklyn Nets management, they got rid of their future. You traded Jarrett Allen. You traded Karis LeVert. You traded Spencer Dinwiddie. You got rid of a lot of pieces that you could have had around those guys, Kyrie and KD, and you would have had an exceptional team. Just like the Lakers got rid of all their young core pieces. If they would have kept those guys, they would have an exceptional team built around LeBron right now. And LeBron probably would have been a second option to Brandon Ingram, because I'm not saying Brandon Ingram's better than LeBron, but he's somebody that you can rely on where Bron ain't got to lead the pack night in and night out. But yeah, the Brooklyn Nets ownership, we and management, we expected a lot more from this team. The fact that Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden only played 16 games together over 2 seasons, that is insane. And yes, Kyrie sat out because of the whole mandate in New York about, I'm not going to say it, what happened during the panorama. But yeah, we expected a lot more from those guys. They got to the playoffs. Kyrie Irving got hurt. They kind of fell apart. The Milwaukee Bucks came back. And since that series, the Brooklyn Nets haven't been the same. Now, shout out to Jacques Vaughn, the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, who's currently standing in after Steve Nash was terminated. He's did an excellent job with this group, considering everything that he has had to go through over the course of the month, with Ben Simmons not wanting to play, with Kyrie Irving and the whole link thing, and that whole media circus that happened around that, and dealing with these superstar personalities. Jacques Vaughn did an amazing job, and he should be a coach of the year candidate off that basis alone. And I know it typically goes to the coach that has the best NBA record. Another person that I would throw in for coach of the year too is Mike Brown in Sacramento. Look what he's doing with the Sacramento Kings, doing an exceptional job. But anyway, guys, I apologize for the delay. Like I said, I have some personal things going on in my life, but we are back. Please follow my Instagram as well. I will leave a link below. There, I'm just kind of posting some clips, some highlights, working on my video editing skills and everything else. What's coming down the pipeline? We got a video coming up about LeBron James and Michael Jordan. That should be a really good video, but leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch up with you next time.